Hello and welcome back to our Edit Plus suite of training videos. I'm Raf Siegel, and this video is going to talk about the asset creation wizard. Say I want to actually create a new page under this section of How to Silly Walk. I'm going to jump to my Edit Plus environment, and here we are on our How to Silly Walk section. I'm going to create a page under here. To create a page, you go up to your New button in the top bar here and click New. This opens the Asset Creation Wizard. And the Asset Creation Wizard is what we use to create all assets on our site. There are two main sections, the Categories section on the left and the Wizards section on the right. The Categories section lists the categories of different asset types that can be created. The Wizard section displays the different asset types that can be created in that selected category. If you click on an asset type that you wish to create, this will load the creation screen. We're going to create a page. The Create Wizard screen now allows you to input the asset information for the asset that's to be created. On the left of this screen is a list of assets that are being created. Initially, only one new asset will be listed on this section. Clicking the Add More button will allow you to add more assets that to be created of the same type all at the same time. This little red minus sign will take away those assets as needed or required. On the right hand side of the screen, the Asset Details fields, allowing you to configure the details of the asset that will be created. And some of these fields you'll find are mandatory, and they're designated by this little red star. Now I'm going to create this asset under where we were in the site, and you can do that easily by not bothering filling out this field here. You would just click Select Current Asset, and it will put it under as a child of the current asset that we have selected. If you want to select a new location, you can hit Select New Location, and it will present you with the asset finder so that you can navigate somewhere else in the site that you would like that child asset to appear in or be created in. So let's hit Create. The system now runs through and actually creates that asset. And you'll see that after the wizard is complete, it shows that our asset is right here, ready for editing. Now, if you want to create another asset, you can hit this little Restart Wizard, and it will actually put you back at the initial screen of the Asset Creation Wizard. Also, you can clone assets in the Asset Creation Wizard. Cloning an asset is easy. You just click this button, Clone Existing Asset. Now, cloning an asset creates a copy of the asset, including all of its attributes and metadata. For more information, refer to the actual manual up on the Edit Plus website. To clone an existing asset, we've clicked our Cloning Existing Asset button, and now we're in the Clone Asset screen. Now I'm going to create a clone of the asset we just created, which isn't the How to Silly Walk. I'm going to navigate to that. So I want to clone the one we just did, which was Silly Walk Steps. You hit Select, and we're going to name it an alternative mode. And then all we have to do is hit where we want to create it. So create locations. We also want to create it under the current asset, and then hit clone. The system will then create this asset by cloning the other one. And now it's ready for editing. So if we close this and actually look at our navigation structure, you'll see under the How to Silly Walk, you'll have our two new pages, Silly Walk Steps and Silly Walk Steps in Alternative Mode, which was a clone of this one. They're both in the under construction mode. So the asset creation wizard is fairly easy to use, and of course there are much more things you can do than just create standard pages. You can create pages, news items, forms. If you look at the other categories, there are calendar events if you're using calendars on your site. Files, which you can do a bulk upload of files, images, PDF documents, Word documents, Excel, all the standard fares, MP3 files. In the other category, we have specialized pages, and we will cover these in the manual if you just care to look them up. That concludes our video on the Asset Creation Wizard.